and dragons. Authors and dragons.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Calamity Janes. I am E.M. Kaplan. I write Josie Tucker mysteries, which you can find on justthemwords.com. I also have written Brandon Thighmaster book and the Fandango the Fantastical Adventure. And tonight I'm playing Claudia.
I'm Judy Black. I write Dungeons & Dragons modules as well as books like Shadows and Sideshows. I also play the lovely Gigi on the Calamity Janes.
Hey y'all, I'm Misty Massey, and I play Malibu, the cheerful, sun-drenched cleric of some deity who'll likely never have a real name thanks to the current wizard's unpleasantness. In real life, I'm the author of the Mad Kestrel series of pirate fantasy adventures, and I edit for Falstaff, Lore Seekers Press, and Mocha Memoirs. You can find me on my site, mistymassey.com, and on Facebook, Twitter, Mastodon, and TikTok.
Did I hit my mute button? Of course I hit my mute button. Of course I hit my mute button because, that's what I do. I'm a polite person on Zoom and audio interactions, and then I forget and try to start talking. See, even in real life, I am only marginally more observant than my character, Baroness Elatas Moonbrook. In real life, my name is Teresa Glover, and I'm the author of the Caitlin Kelly Monster Hunter series and an editor with Falstaff Books.
I guess that just leaves me then. The Admiral of the Asshole Armada. It is I, R.E. Carr, author of such works as the Rules Undying series, the False Icon series, which I totally slum, with the one, the only, the Silas Kane, Rick Walteri. When I'm not doing that, I have a brand new series with Falstaff Books, starting with The Accidental Summoner, aka the book where a woman has food poisoning so bad she summons a demon via burrito. You can find me at racheleccarr.com because Rachel Carr wrote vegan cookbooks, and all my stuff is under R.E. Carr. Don't forget. So when last we left our intrepid adventurers, everything's fine. Except my internet. We'll not talk about that. And you have finally, for the love of all things holy, opened the door and gotten to the beer garden's sacred temple, the church of the almighty brew. You have found yourselves in a parquet-floored place that looks surprisingly like a tavern. What do? We are currently on Ella.
Well, obviously, I am 8 years old, and I'm
French.
gonna look around. I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm getting there, and I'm gonna say, Sable Breton, where are we?
The answer is you are in a hall with a parquet floor. There are doors to your right, to your left, and there are two gentlemen that look like twins, obviously not identical, brandishing swords and blocking the...
And as the precocious little child that I am currently, I'm going to stomp right up to them and say, Kedakwas! Who are you?
Kevin?
Where are we?
The temple of the great mighty brew.
And then she'll be very confused and turn around and say, what are we supposed to do here? I forget.
Is that your turn?
Don't look at me. Don't look
yes,
at me.
Yes, that's it. All right, go. Claudia Baron Liebhauer.
Oh, dang. Now she has to look at me because it's my turn. Yeah, I'm going to have amnesia too. Okay, hold on a second. Let me think about this. I blame it on being 8 and being made to take shots, so,
You are all rather intoxicated.
See, it's fine. It's totally fine. So there's a doorway right here.
Yes.
There's two twins there.
There is a door right next to you. Here.
Storeroom.
And
okay.
And a door up and to the left.
Okay.
Up and to the left is the scientific and technical term when looking at a map top down, but yes, straight ahead and
Sure.
to your left. So there are 2 doors on the left, 1 door on the right. There is a door at the end of the hall. It's guarded by someone who doesn't speak and someone named Kevin. Kevin is the one with the silver hair, just so you know.
Claudia would like to try this door right here to see if it's unlocked or she can go in.
The door to the side?
Yeah, this one that she's kind of standing next to.
It is locked.
Oh, man. Can she... Let's see. She's kind of behind people. I'm wondering if she could, like, pick the lock.
You know what to do, McRogie Pants. You do know
We
what to
can
do,
do
right?
sleight of hand. Or
This is not
you
where
left
everyone
these.
pretends that the DM has forgotten the rules on picking locks. She's just merely smiling and going, Curse, I'm just looking.
Yes.
It is a sleight of hand check, please.
okay, Claudia rolls a 6.
The door appears to be unlocked.
Oh, look at that! It's open. Can she peek in?
Yeah.
She'd like to peek in.
It is a storeroom full of kegs and sacks of grain, and there's a drain in the upper corner.
A drain.
Yes.
Interesting. Is there anything that looks valuable?
Depends on how much you like beer.
They've had a lot of beer. I mean, unless she's gonna try to breathe it, I think she's probably done with beer for a little bit.
Just so you know, the kegs do appear to be the same. Like it is a storeroom of the kegs of the same beer that is outside.
Okay. She's going to make a mental note of that drain. Well, actually, she'd
There's
like to
also a
peek
ladder,
into the
I
drain.
should note.
A ladder.
But it leads up to like an alcove where more bags and barrels are stored. So what you can't see is it's like a loft full of even more beer. So if that thing came crashing down, it would be a minor Brunami. And the drain would be most appreciated.
She'll come back out then. She's kind of meh, nothing shiny in there. I think that's going to be her. What?
And when nobody answers Ella about what we're supposed to be doing, she just turns back around to those guards, has a minor tantrum, and says, "I must speak to your manager. Where is your manager?"
We were just told to guard the door, little miss. And not let anybody pass until the ritual's done. If you go outside, there's a lot of festivities and drinking. It's kind of what we do. Look, hey, we're just paid. Like, we only get paid if people don't come through. So if you could just kindly go outside, you know, be nice. Please.
Go away.
How much do you get paid?
Well, they said we're getting union rates. Whatever a union is. My brother Levin handles the finances, but he don't talk much. The blonde guy just nods. So, would you kindly leave? We don't want any trouble, 'cause we're not paid that well.
Do we want to bribe them?
I really wasn't trying to interrupt anybody else's turn. I was just trying to fill that moment of space so that when Emily came back out, they didn't notice her.
That was very kind of you. Oh, Malibu, while Gigi is off in the existential void talking to
Hello?
Crouton, what are you doing?
Well, I'm hanging here in the hallway with Claudia and next to Gigi, who's not here.
She's
I
just
think
in an existential crisis moment.
Okay. Well, I'll reach over and pat her on the back to help her through existential crisis, and ask Claudia what she saw in that room.
I saw mostly just beer and grain, nothing shiny. I was a little bit disappointed.
And a
Beer,
drain.
huh?
Yeah, more beer.
And a drain? Let's go.
Yes, and a drain.
Let's go drain all the beer out. Isn't beer what makes this bad god go? We could drain the beer and cheat him of all his energy.
We could do that. I'd be up for doing that.
Okay. I mean, they've taken over my beautiful place of worship. I think that they deserve a little vandalism and punishment.
All Gigi. We understood you were having a brief existential crisis and arguing with Crouton.
Yes. These things happen.
Could you give us a quick rundown of what happened?
Well, we had another discussion about the nature of life and how I will take it away. He's still very stubborn. He is still very stubborn about it, but I told him he has about 18 hours before it goes away. So to go have fun and enjoy his brief life, second life.
There's apparently a conspiracy of Malibu and Claudia to sneak into a nearby room where there is nothing shiny. But there is beer and a drain. There are also Kevin and his brother Levin at the end of the hall who have asked you very politely if you would please leave because it's their job to keep anyone from entering the rest of the temple.
And they said they only get paid if nobody goes through the door that they're guarding, and they only get union rates. So we could potentially bribe them.
Bribe?
They do not respond well.
Are you saying this aloud?
They do not respond well to temper tantrums. No.
Oh, you were just merely...
I'm just communicating to Judy what has happened.
Yeah,
I'm just
in the
checking because I do
interim-
not want to have to deduct you at no accent points.
I'm aware.
Thank you.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Oh, so those two are standing in front of like a door?
Yes, there is a door at the end of the hall. There are 3 doors. There is one to your right. There are 2 to your left. Claudia has unlocked the first one. And there is a big door, double doors, behind the double bros.
I guess, is the door right beside me locked?
Well, you could attempt it.
Sure.
Do you try the knob?
Yes.
It's locked.
Well, bullshit.
You hear, hey, you can't go in there. It's locked. Would you guys kindly please... Wait, where are your friends?
I don't have friends.
And when he asks that, Ella will immediately throw a temper tantrum, screaming about Profiterole and Madeleine and Le Chou and Le Salve Breton and Le and fall to the floor, kicking and screaming and making the most epic sounds any human being has ever made, and demanding in between all of those things, I need to speak to your manager! Bring me your manager!
You have upset my daughter. What did you do? What did you say to her? You have upset my daughter. No. What did you do? She is a small child. How dare you?
We weren't prepared
see
for
how
the
upset
French.
she
This
is?
isn't in the handbook.
That is my darling angel. How dare you upset her?
Manager! I need to speak to the manager!
Okay. Hold
Yeah,
on.
see, now
My
you have her
brother is
screaming for
gonna
the
go
manager.
talk to
I should
Barry.
never have taught her that word.
Just give us a minute. Okay? Please stop crying and making liquid come from your eyes. Very unsettling.
Ella will sit up, give a righteous sniffle that just sounds disgusting and horrible, and say, all right, but only until they come back.
All right. No shenanigans. Just gonna talk to Barry. So this guy goes through the back doors. You hear a click click. He is off. All right. Malibu, it's your turn again.
It's my turn again. Okay. Where's the drain?
The French invasion is going on. It is so loud it may have thrown Gigi into a void back to argue with Crouton.
Okay, so is the drain in the middle? I've come into the room with Claudia.
Yes.
So where is the drain?
Here
is it in the middle?
drain.
Here's the drain.
It's
Does
in
the floor
upper?
Okay, does the floor slope?
The floor
toward
is
it?
slightly angled. Yes.
Okay. Toward the drain?
They had
Okay.
union construction crews.
Okay. And do the barrels have bungs on them, or are they just barrels?
They are bungy barrels, so you can put a spigot in. Are you really going to do something with the bunghole this early in the game?
Of course I am.
She's like, I mean,
This game is
why
getting
not?
more French by the second.
Why not? I mean, yeah, because this is beer, and I'm sorry, beer doesn't have a right to exist in Malibu's world. So,
I will note that this is the same beer that is out in the courtyard.
oh, this beer needs to get washed out to sea, and luckily there's a drain. So, are there spigots anywhere on the walls or like up on a shelf or something?
If you're gonna search, give a
Yeah.
investigation.
Okay.
Yes, you just come back. Malibu is
Investigation.
playing with the bungholes.
Yes, I am.
She's
And
going to
giggling.
insert something in it.
Giggling madly.
Can I help Malibu investigate?
Please do, because I'm too excited to find anything.
You found a shiny. You actually managed to find somebody who dropped a hair clip.
Oh.
Ooh, what does it look like?
Claudia rolled a 15 to help her.
It's a little butterfly. And it's
It's
shiny.
a
and
little-
going in my hair. And it totally distracted you. Yeah.
It did. It did.
Wait, aren't you still in the
Claudia-
bubble?
Yes, she's still in the bubble. How are you going to pick it up?
Oh shit! I'm still in the damn bubble. Ugh.
I only remember because the only note I have from last session is freeze the bubble.
You do see very well.
That's
I
why you had
know,
trouble
but-
investigating. It's from being inside the
Do I
bubble.
have pointy things? I own pointy things,
Well, the hair
right?
clip has
Claudia,
a point on
Claudia
it.
would be
It
yeah,
does.
Claudia would be honored to wear it for you, or she could try to pierce the bubble for you if you direct her.
You're welcome to try with anything pointy that you carry around. Okay, I have crossbow bolts. I'm gonna take one of my crossbow bolts out and try to poke through the bubble from my side.
Break it. Make a simple unarmed attack. So I guess that would be strength.
Okay. La 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 la.
Stab her membrane and break it.
Yeah. Search the bunghole, stab the membranes.
I will keep a straight face if it kills me.
No, you won't.
Oh.
well. So yes, Malibu.
I know.
Roll
I'm
your
trying
pokey
to.
with the sticky.
I'm trying
Just
to,
roll
but
a strength check.
I tried, but it didn't go. Let's see. There. Okay, now it went.
That's a save. You need to roll the check.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on two different
I'll
computers.
give you
It
another
takes
chance
the-
because it was a pathetically low roll of 7.
That was pretty bad. Go,
She's in
Malibu,
a
bubble.
go.
I know, right?
Roll
So-
a little ability.
She's in a bubble. Give her a break.
We're trying to give her a break.
That's exactly what we're trying to do. Literally.
Literally, we're trying to give her a break.
I heard a
Oh, there
beep.
it goes.
Was that me?
Hey, that was you.
Finally.
Ooh.
Ooh,
You
and
are
I even
incredibly strong.
because I really want to get
As
out
if-
of the bubble.
You have managed to stretch that bubble. You know, like, did you ever see Killer Clowns from Outer Space? That old movie where they had like the
Oh,
cotton
God.
candy. It stretches and stretches and stretches and stretches, and then it goes boom and has a really satisfying bounce around. But your strength was so great, you managed not to stab yourself with the bolt on the return bounce.
Yay me. Woohoo.
But it did stretch. Like
bubble.
An
it
attempt was
stretched to
made.
the point where you kind of made a pointy, gooey thing. Oh, this is really, really for those watching the video. I apologize for my hand motions, but it through really good, and it actually made a point. But it kind of had a big membrane, like we all know. It basically had a bolt condom.
Yay.
So it wasn't sharp, but might have been used for a bludgeoning or chopstick for a very large piece of sushi.
Oh, good. And now I'm stuck
So-
in a
so
bubble
Claudia's
and
gonna-
wanting sushi. Thank you.
I live to serve.
Claudia will pick up the butterfly hair clip and just clip it to one of her little bear ears on her hat.
It's incredibly
It's so
adorable.
cute.
You can get that when you're out, Malibu.
It's so cute.
just hold it
No,
for you.
it's perfect. It looks adorable. Leave it where it is. It was made for you.
Aw.
I love it. I love it on your bear ears. And on your bear ears.
So other than admiring a bear with butterfly ears. I mean, a butterfly with bear ears. Now, you put it on, you said on your bear hat ears, not on your red panda ear, correct?
Oh,
Oh yeah, you've got extra
You
ears.
got
We have to
extra ears.
actually-
We have to decide.
We have to quantify which set of ears that the clip is
I
getting.
think just the regular bear hat ear.
Duly noted. Are you doing anything else, Malibu, other than curse your existence and this stupid bubble that will not leave you?
Oh, I'm doing a lot of that, but yeah, that's going to take me a while. So
Perpetual
move on
state
to
of
somebody
being.
else. Yeah, pretty much.
Ella, what are you up to?
I am waiting also not patiently for the manager.
Okay,
And
he has
scowling.
left the room. They're you know, it's only been 10 seconds technically of game time, so.
Don't care, still scowling.
Anything else you would like to do? Your companions
No.
have disappeared? No. Okay,
I'm
you are
waiting for the manager.
a full round of pouting. Duly noted. Yes. You will now have a plus
really-
1 to any annoyance checks in the future.
Sweet. Can you pout hard enough to break a magic bubble?
Go
Yeah.
pout at the bubble.
I do have a spicy pout. See, Claudia is still intent on breaking one of these barrels with.
Well, you found a
With
spigot. You did
Malibu.
roll a 15 investigation. So you have
Okay,
the taps.
all right.
Yes, do it for me.
Cool. So she
Tap her
will.
bubble, tap her bubble,
Pop the bubble.
tap her bubble.
Oh,
Will that
that's
work?
a good point. Okay,
Sure.
okay. Let's try that. We'll try the spigot on the bubble first.
Make a strength check.
Right.
They don't have an attack with spigot option. It makes a very fun bubble boing.
Yeah. So that was a 13. So
Oh.
not enough.
No, it bubboings. Roll me a
Oh, well.
D100 and pray to whatever deities Claudia is fortunate enough to believe in this
Oh
week.
Oh
no.
boy.
Not a
Oh, boy.
D100.
36.
Nah, they aren't listening today. God is dead and no one cares.
Oh gosh.
Fun to say in front of the cleric always.
Hey, it could have ended up being the thing that, suddenly you find yourself inside the bubble with Malibu. And then there's two of us that need
Oh
rescuing.
god.
That's what happens if you rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh god, no.
The DM has a wild magic table and she's not afraid to use it.
Ugh.
Dangerous.
Can Claudia
She's
do anything
scary.
else?
You
or-
have the spigot, so there are taps. I mean,
Yeah, she wants to try to tap a barrel
Let the-
so it can.
Let the beer
Letting it
flow
chug down the
free.
drain.
Yes.
now keep in mind, okay, so please tell me exactly what you were doing.
Okay, so she picks the barrel that is closest to the drain.
Okay, so that
And-
would be, just to clarify, this, not the one standing up, or the one that's on its side here by Malibu. Right by
Is
Malibu and
this
her
one-
bubble.
What's this right? Grain.
Those are piles
bag.
of grain, maybe bread
Okay.
flour. You don't know unless you cut it open. It has a
Okay.
definite wheaty smell.
She'll try this one right here
Okay.
then. This.
So the one on its side next to Malibu.
Yes.
And you just tap the keg. Are you going to let it drip? Are you going to let it flow? You're going to go, woohoo! Mini Bruname! Ride the wave. What do you do?
She will tap it, but
Ride
also
the
jump out of the way
wave.
because she doesn't want to get her boots wet.
So you are pouring the magical brew down an unknown drain.
It was her idea. Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, hey, that's what you do. Okay.
I am an
Sure.
agent of chaos. Of cute chaos.
Anything else you'd like to do this round, Agent of Chaos, Claudia Baron Liebhaber?
That is all.
While the French are having their wine break,
I mean, let's be
Malibu,
real. It's a smoke
there
break.
is beer flowing around your bubble.
And down the drain.
It does not. Yes, it is. It's kind of having to pour around. Like, do you move at all?
Actually, yeah. I was thinking there's another barrel, right?
Yep.
Are there 3 or 4?
There are 3 down on the ground. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the loft.
Okay. One of the ones
You
that's
can't
on
see
the
the loft
ground.
because we're on a top-down view, but
Okay. One of the ones that's on the ground, I'm going to jump up on top of it and start bouncing on it,
Boing.
trying to crack the stays so that it'll crack open and the beer will flow down the drain even faster.
dear Lord, what is the roll for that?
I don't know.
Athletics. Just roll athletics and
Okay.
sell me on how you do this.
So let's see if I actually make it.
You gracefully hop up on that barrel and you're reenacting some sort of I don't know, Grand Old Opry wet dream.
Yes, I'm jumping
Autoerotic
up
sink
and down, flat-footed so that my feet are staying at the bottom of my bubble, and I'm jumping and trying to hit as hard as I can to try to.
I didn't think I'd ever have to ask this so gently. How much do you weigh, Malibu?
Not really very much.
And
Hang
these
on.
are reinforced.
Yeah.
pegs. Yeah. I'll just roll that
135.
D100. Roll that D100 for me.
I don't want to.
You maybe hear a crack, Malibu, but you just don't weigh enough on your own.
I'll keep working on where I think the crack might have happened. I'm not tired. I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
So, okay.
You run on that alcoholic hamster wheel.
Yes.
Okay. Is that anything else this turn?
Nah, I'm good.
Gigi, you took your wine break. Cluton is furious that you did not share. Actually, it was like this. Why didn't you share with me, lassie? I'm really sick of this. I'm not just your servant. I'm supposed to be your undead friend here. And no clooty dumpling for me. No whiskey, nothing. Or your fancy French stuff. No.
I'm sorry, do you see whiskey here? It's beer. It is shitty beer. We are in hell and we are suffering together. That is what friendship is made of, Kultan.
Ah, lassie, do you want me to smash something? I could go for a good smashing.
Yes, go smash open some doors, please. And then when we find the whiskey, I will get you a whiskey. But that is not here, and that's why I'm upset.
Hey! And what are you doing on your turn?
Okay.
Arguing with Pluton.
Yeah, arguing Crouton forever. Fuck. I'm gonna go.
I hope that didn't happen with Crouton.
No, definitely not. I'm gonna go stand by my daughter that I have adopted.
Y'all don't look alike.
Is the guard
And what
actually
is your problem?
saying that to me?
Yes, the guard just said that to you.
What is your point?
I am sorry. Do you look like your brother? No. He looks like he was hit by a door. You look like you are hit by a window. Different.
They will not let me see the manager.
That sounds kind of racist to me.
That's incredibly rude. She resembles her father.
All I want to do is speak with the manager.
We are going to speak with God at this rate. Take it to the top.
I'm about to cry again.
Well, he's hurrying up, but where'd the others go?
I feel
Others.
it's coming on. And then, as he says that, I'm just going to howl and scream and throw myself on the floor and pitch a fit again.
Look
until
at my
he
daughter.
cannot notice that anything else is going on except for that.
Roll performance for annoyance. You will get advantage because you spent a whole round prepping your tears.
Wunderbar. Oh, shit.
But your heart's just not in it.
But I am tired.
It's the French accent. Nobody believes the French accent.
You've gone into that uncomfortable child petulance that's making him look away pointedly, like, oh god. But he did point over your shoulder at one point and go, is that a zombie?
No.
I see no zombie. I only know that Couton is behind me.
It is a Cluton.
That is a Couton. Hello, Couton. Thank you.
Smash!
Yes, please.
Crouton wants to smash!
Smash the door.
Crouton smash.
Banging his fists against the door, and there's like, guys, that is definitely a zombie, and he can't go in there. So, yeah, we're either gonna have to kill the zombie or gonna just have to ask you to leave.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You could die. You could die instead. I can have many zombies. Not that I am confirming that is a zombie.
Hey, are you cheating on me, lassie? I heard that. I'm not gonna bang on the door no more until you take that back.
I didn't. You are the only crouton dead man in my heart.
Oh, you mean that?
Well, yes. Do you see anybody else? There's nobody else around here. I crisped you special. You are my crouton.
Oh, bullshitting, please. I mean, I'm sorry. Persuasion special.
Oh no.
Roll it with a straight face, too. Let's see that.
Nice.
Roll to convince a zombie you are not full of shit.
He is. He is my only zombie. That is true.
Mm-hmm. Let's see it.
Was that an 18 on bullshit?
18 on
She rolled an 18.
bullshitting.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am French. It's in my blood.
I bow to you. I'm going to stop jumping for a second and go, well done.
Everyone, salute. Everyone, salute. Crouton goes back to banging on the door, but he does. If a zombie skeleton thing could raise a brow and be like, "Hey,
What your number is?
He would do the hand on your shoulder if his hand was fully intact.
Fair.
It's how it
All
goes.
right.
Qu'est-ce
You
que
have
tu
convinced
nommes?
Crouton to keep banging on the door, but now there's like, okay, this is just, we're gonna have to talk to Barry. This is just too much. Excuse me. And he goes off.
Yay.
Finally.
So now there's nobody at the door.
There's nobody at the door at the end. No.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get back in turn order. Malibu, you're still in there bouncing?
Yes. Well, more like I'm bouncing, but yes, it's more like stomping inside the bubble. So
You know, with your really bubble enhanced sparkly vision, you actually see the magical sparkles in the liquid that is pouring into the unknown drain.
ooh, fly, little magic sparkles, be free.
It's magical?
Oh,
It is the same barrels that was out in the garden that was explicitly stated.
We knew that.
That's right. We did know that. We're so smart.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours, Malibu.
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm jumping off the barrel and going to splash over into the beer.
Into the
Yes.
magical liquid. You're going to take your magical barrier and soak it in the magical liquid thoroughly.
I'm hoping that maybe it will kind of cancel itself. Or maybe the sparkles will take their own back.
Interesting.
Maybe the sparkles will take their own back.
Yeah.
I love that. I see that logic. I see it.
Thank you. It's very
Oh
Malibu style logic.
Oh, it's perfect logic.
See, Gigi believes in me.
I do, and I 18 that bullshit.
Let's see a perception roll, Malibu, for no apparent reason.
I don't want to.
Okay,
no.
you don't have to. You can live in ignorance. Claudia can make a perception roll, though.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm going to live in mild ignorance.
Claudia rolls an 18.
You know that
And
sparkly liquid? It's kind of dissolving the bottom of Malibu's bubble. Have flashback to cotton candy.
Claudia will tell Malibu immediately.
In fact, you can smell cotton candy, Malibu, now. You're not sure where it's coming from.
I'm looking
Make
at
a
my
wisdom
feet.
save. Roll for PTSD.
I don't want to.
No!
Wisdom save, please, Malibu.
Okay.
Thank God
18 is it's the number of the game.
It is. It really is.
18. You do at least, even though you have some very strong memories of your flesh being cotton candy and the liquid steam slowly dissolving you from the outside in, you think that it might just be sort of the smell of strawberries mixing with booze.
Yes, that's what I think.
Which means you're smelling something from the outside. In fact, you're smelling a lot of booze suddenly.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's good.
Is there an open edge now to the bottom of my bubble?
It's more like, like a colander kind of pitting.
Okay, then I'm sticking my fingers in wherever the pits are open and starting to tear it.
So you will touch the beer.
Oh.
No.
Nope.
Her face.
What are you doing again, Malibu?
Okay. I am.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm doing. I jump a couple of times to get a good splash all over the outside, and then when it pits up high out of the spilled beer, I will tear at it.
So you want it over your head, is what you're saying?
Well, on the sides, like right here.
You know how spheres work, right?
Well, Claudia's watching all this, and she will plunge her hands into the beer and start tearing at the bubble too.
Because she is not afraid. Claudia is braver than me.
No
or not as smart. Not as smart.
Can I have a Constitution save, Claudia?
Yeah. Constitution save 21.
You don't feel a thing. There is no beer. The beer is nothing.
It's fine.
However, can you roll me a d20, please, Claudia?
Okay.
You're taking one for the team, is what you're saying. You are ripping it open so that the booze does not flow on your valiant, sweet cleric teammate.
14.
For the next 14 turns, all of your actions must be done in song.
Oh my god!
No. Oh boy.
Anytime you smell beer, you must sing. The whole place now smells of beer.
Only when she smells beer, did you say? Or every action?
The whole place smells like beer. So as long as you're in this temple for the next 14 rounds,
Climb in the bubble.
Okay.
the bubble is
The
disintegrating.
bubble's melting.
Oh.
melting.
She opens the bubble. Malibu,
Yes.
roll me a d20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can now smell beer. For the next 19 turns, all of your actions must be in song.
Oh no.
All right. I'm getting
Gonna be
out
like
of
a
the
musical
bubble.
episode.
Indeed.
See, that's a natural fit.
Yes, both of you, you're totally musical because as long as you're in this building, everything stinks of beer.
Is the hole big enough now that I can climb out of the bubble?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Claudia did that for you. You have split the difference and taken 1d20's worth of.
She'll say, "Welcome back."
You saved me. You saved me. I love you. You saved me. Let's get out of this room.
Today.
But seriously, I'll climb out and grab Claudia by the hand.
You're describing
No?
your actions.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You'll climb out. You'll get down.
Everything I say must be in song,
Yeah.
even if it's not Malibu talking. Okay.
Because I am a cruel mistress, and you went on a side tour. And you just unleashed magical beer into a whole new zone that I have to deal with.
Fine then.
DM punishment.
I climb out. I take Claudia by the hand. And we run out of the room to see where everyone else is.
Oh boy.
Do you need more?
Would you like to hit end of turn?
God, yes. Oh, my
I got
roll
you.
20's not behaving, so I can't see the end of turn button.
Ella, it's your turn. You think you've heard singing from behind? But yeah,
I do not
other guy
care.
has left.
So since he's gone, I'll stand up and see if the door in front of me is unlocked.
It is unlocked. You mean the
Then
double doors or the one next to you?
no, the one directly
door?
in front of me.
Or this?
Yeah, where the
Oh,
guards were standing.
No, that's locked. Oh, where the guards were standing, this one in front of you. Yes, this is unlocked.
Okay.
You can go in.
So I will go in. Because why
It
not?
looks to
I'm
be
trying to
a
move the wrong token.
brewery.
Shocking.
It is a kitchen/brewery. There are many, like steins, some full, some not, on the table. There's another one of the barrels here, open barrel here. There's some kettles going where they seem to be making more brew.
Okay.
And just because you can't see it very well, there is a door by the stove.
Okay.
On that wall. There is also a door at the very top of the room, like straight ahead of you, that is locked and barred, like a prison door.
So I want to come over here and investigate what's going on in this general area.
It is I mean, if you weren't surrounded by a bunch of fucking freaks, it would be a fairly normal, like, brewer's kitchen. A lot of high power burners designed to boil a lot of mash. There's grain, there's, all sorts of normal brewer's tools. There's really stinky hops that kind of sparkle. And that's all you can see without an investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and investigate if I can.
Okay. Roll it, my tiny friend.
I
And take
did.
disadvantage
There
'cause
we
you're
go.
short.
Oh, advantage 22.
Because you are short, you can see a little tiny note that is stuck like you know how people put sticky notes on their monitors?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks like somebody has hidden a note with a piece of, like, sticky gum underneath this
Ew.
table.
And can I read it?
I don't know. Can you read it? What language
I
do
don't
you
know.
speak?
Is that something that I need to wait for my next turn to do, or?
Yeah, you found the note. I will let me look at your sheet and I'll tell you if you can just look at it and see it, or if you're gonna have to find somebody who'll read it.
Okay.
You need to find somebody who'll read it. The markings do not appear to be anything that any decent person of breeding would know. It's a very scratchy, evil-looking script.
AGG! Come here!
I was waiting for that.
Claudia Baron Liebenhammer, it is your turn.
Oh,
Remember, you
no.
must sing.
Claudia has come out to the hall. The fuck? The fuck? What the fuck is this?
There is a zombie banging on. It's crouton, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
It is Gigi.
It's a known zombie.
It is the same charred zombie that was holding the target and complaining about it profusely.
I know this zombie.
Oh, hey,
Claudia
lassie, why are you singing like a loony?
Likewise, bucko.
Oh, I kind of like you. Play Greensleeves, would ya? That was one of my favorites. Oh, amazing
I would
grace.
like to open this door. It's all green sleeves, I know. Claudia would like to try to pick this lock.
Roll it, please.
Claudia rolls a 12.
Claudia does not possess the skill for this lock.
Son of a bitch.
Oh boy.
Indeed, when Claudia tries to unlock it, there is a sparkle of power and a little thing shoots up your arm and goes zip.
Ouch.
Yikes!
Take 1d4.
Oh.
Oh, that's so mean.
3 points of damage for triggering the
Oop.
trap.
You got it.
The only advantage is for the briefest of seconds. The ozone drowns out the beer.
Just gonna keep touching it.
Amen.
But yes, your attempt to pick the lock seems to have hit some sort of magical shenanigans that your normal lock picks are not able to overcome, nor is a zombie banging on it. But on the bright side, the guys at the end of the row have disappeared. Gigi!
Okay.
Good on. Hey, this thing's bludgeon less than my wife on our wedding night. What do you want?
Why don't you help you help them down there? I think that the three of you harmonize beautifully. When you sing together, I am going to follow the child, for I have adopted her.
Oh, you want me to sing? I don't think you can handle it.
Probably not, but that's why I'm leaving this room. So you have fun. Bye bye.
Oh, the lusty barmaid with whom I wed, but did not bear my child. She was a good lass, yes, a good lass, but the last lass she didn't last.
I just had to make Crouton sing as punishment for the internet fight I've had with him.
The DM remembers that she made her sing a Scottish brogue all the time. It will come back to haunt you, it'll haunt you. Oh, my darling Gigi at times.
I will try and look at the evil-looking note.
Do you speak is it infernal?
Yeah, I speak infernal, abyssal, and minotaur.
Yeah, you can read it. It's a little scrawled note that said, the way ahead is written in ink that the squares can't see.
Okay, so it says the way ahead is written in ink that the squares cannot see. So I think that the person who wrote this was inhaling a lot of hops at the time, and perhaps hallucinating. So I don't think we need to pay any attention to it. It does not seem very important.
The hops are magical. Do you see the sparkles?
Do I see the
Perhaps.
sparkles?
Perhaps this is
They
something
are pretty
that may
obvious
help us?
sparkles. Here, do I have to make them more obvious for you guys?
Have you seen our perception rolls?
That is true. Real. That is valid.
I mean, you would think that I have a negative addition on my perception, but honestly, I have a +3. Yeah, I know,
That's
right?
Great.
sorry.
That's great. That's great. Okay. So there's a door there and a door there.
Are they obvious enough that they sparkle now?
Yes. Mais oui. Okay, I will check to see what is up with this jail-looking door.
It's
I'ma
a
just
very imposing, like, bank vault kind of door. And then there's another door that is right here. It's hard to see on top-down maps. I do apologize.
It's okay. I'm guessing reading the note was my action, so I'm gonna
Well, you
just
did
be
read it and explain.
I did, so that's fine. I am going
And
to
make Crouton
admire
sing.
the sparkles. I'm gonna admire the sparkles because I have done everything else that I can do this turn.
Okay.
So I am going to enjoy the sparkles and think about the squares.
Okay.
Now let me push the button. push the button. I like pushing buttons.
The shiny
I
candy-like
push it
button.
It's time for you to sing your turn to me.
I am waiting in the hallway for the next door to open. Not being a thief, I really can't help much.
Ding,
Please
ding,
note that
dong.
the
Ding,
door
dang,
at the
dong.
end of the hall is open.
Oh, it's open.
The door where Gigi is open.
No,
Yes?
the door to where
No.
Gigi is open.
Ah, all right.
Kevin
I'll
and
wander.
Levin have vanished off to get the manager berry.
Oh, that I was aware. I will walk down the hall to find Gigi and see what she's up to. Wait a minute.
I am not hard to find.
So,
Behold, an infernal and her tiny warrior child. Both
Voila!
French, with a note in hand. What do you do?
I say, what are you reading? Is it exciting?
It's about magic and hiding things from squares.
It
What-
says
wait.
the way ahead is written in ink that the squares cannot see.
Yes, that. I told you I don't like to read things.
Squares. Squares. There are squares on the wall. I see squares on the wall. But I think they're windows.
I think the squares that it refers to are us.
We are not square. We are all very voluptuous, except for you, my small one.
Yes, I know. But I
I am-
think that it is referring to the people who are not as disgustingly, stinkingly drunk as the brew boys. So, what kind of ink could we not see? Maybe pee.
Perhaps beer?
Oh, we
Of
can
course.
see the beer.
No, well, we saw the beer in the other room. It's all over the floor. I could see it.
There are
So,
many.
are you saying that maybe if we spill the beer, it will flow and lead us to where we need to go?
It sounds stupid enough for these people.
Or what if we take the letter and dip it in a puddle just to see what happens?
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, I'll hand her the note.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Yay.
Her bubble is gone. But now
Yeah.
she's
Keep singing, baby.
Yes,
Keep
my
singing.
bubble is gone. My bubble, it's gone. My bubble, it's gone. Oh, wait, sorry. forgot what I was doing for a moment. So you'd like me to take the letter and dip it in the puddle? Yes.
Yay.
That is what you said you were going to do.
Well, it was more of a suggestion.
It is now a suggestion that you can do.
See, there is
Okie
a
dokie.
gentleman that I know who says that when you have a good idea, it then belongs to you. Therefore, this idea now belongs to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay.
So you're taking the note to the puddle of
Yes.
beer,
Yes.
the very shallow puddle of all the magical beer that you have poured and released into parts unknown.
Yes.
There was a whole you did note there were a whole bunch of steins of beer in the room you were just in.
Those aren't good enough.
Okay.
Well, I
You do
don't
you.
know. I take up a stein and pour a little on the floor. Does it sparkle?
Where did your token go?
Oh,
She ran down the hallway.
No, I didn't. I never did that. Forget what you saw. You saw that.
Imagination.
Not the token you're looking for.
No, you
Never
said you were running down the hall and taking it to a puddle. Own
Well,
it, girl.
Okay, all right, fine. I've run
So
down
you're
the
running
hall.
down with the note. That's your turn.
That's my turn. Thank
That's
you.
your turn.
Boom. And I'm out.
Ella, Ella,
I'm
Ella,
exhausted.
hey, hey. Malibu just ran off with the note. What do you do?
So Ella's gonna look at Gigi and say, "Why was
Stop
she
me."
singing?"
I have learned it is better to not ask because I don't want to know the answer. Because what if it is contagious?
Yeah, it would be
Yes,
horrible if
yes.
other people started singing.
Okay, I would like to take a closer look at the sparkly hops. I'm trying to find the right
Okay.
map and stop moving the token on Riverside.
I've done that so many times.
Yep.
I keep
All right.
clicking on it, going, why can't I move it?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who's been doing that.
Oh my goodness.
So is there anything beyond the sparkles that's unusual about these
Well,
hops?
roll me either Arcana or Nature. Whichever one.
Ooh, I suck at both of them. Let's try Arcana.
Yeah. You're gonna have to roll. They're
Roll
magic.
14.
They are definitely imbued with magic, like strong magic to the point where they're sparkling. They may be the source, one of the ingredients of said magical beer.
No, you don't say.
I mean,
Seems
that roll-
unlikely.
yeah, it is highly likely that you have found at least one of the magical ingredients of the magical beer.
I have moved, and so I'm guessing that's the end of my turn, right?
I mean, unless you have any other petulance to spread.
No, I will quietly keep my pouting to myself for now.
Oh, that's so
Storing it for later.
Yes. Muscles get tired if you do not rest them.
Claudia
Mhm.
Barrett, leave
I
her
think
back.
this might be a good place to break.
I was about to say, would you kindly sing us off to break?
Before anything else really shitty happens, let's take a break.
And on that note, tune in next week to see if the players will ever leave the room or how much more chemical warfare of the magical variety they will play upon the local environment. Tune in to see what happens when sewer rats get dosed with magical beer on the next Calamity Janes. Ting!
Woo!
Woohoo! But that's not all, is it?
It's
It
not.
never is.
What?
I wonder if we have any questions tonight. What say you, Misty?
I have so many questions. What is life? Why am I here? Why isn't
how
there
many
more
rounds
wine
are you
in my?
going to be singing? 18, by the
Yeah.
way.
How many more rounds do I have left? No, yet we do have questions from our fabulous, lovely little Puddin' Pop fans, and and
I
of
could
course,
be horribly cruel and say, technically, you're still stuck singing.
no,
No.
no. I will fuss at you.
Would I do that to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right, I would. But yeah.
No, but I was just going to mention that we let some of our fans cut the line in the question answering portion of our evening, and those fans are the fans on the Discord. The Discord, you say? How do I get to be a member of the Discord? Well, you go to Authors and Dragons and join the Patreon, and then
No
you
bear
too can
slaughtering
cut the
required.
line. No bear slaughtering. It's like Fast Passes at Disney, but better because it still exists.
Don't get me started. I have watched the Fast Pass documentary like at least 3 times now. I am obsessed with it. So
I need to watch it. It sounds cool, but I haven't watched it yet. So.
if you need to ever distract the DMs, you can just put Drew and I in a room with the Fast Pass documentary, and we're gone. We're like,
Oh boy.
and you
Good
won't
to
see us again for
know.
2 hours.
We will keep.
Good
we
to
will.
know.
I'm writing myself a note right now.
Yeah, I had a note about that one.
But so we had a couple of questions from the Discord, and the first one comes from Seldriana, and she asks, "What are you reading right now?"
I have the Quincy Harker first year or year one on my night table right now, so that's where I am.
Okay.
I have the Screenwriter's Bible because I set a New Year's resolution that I'd try to write my first screenplay this year.
Yay.
Ooh, good luck.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
If I do
Okay,
it.
y'all. Okay, y'all ready for this?
Ready.
On
Ready.
my audiobooks, I am listening to Moby Dick, which is probably going to kill me.
The actual Melville. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
the
gosh.
actual
Wow.
unabridged Melville.
oh, call me
Wow.
Ishmael.
Yeah, it's painful. That's
Oh,
why
God.
it's audiobook and I'm listening to it at work because I can passively take it in and not have to plow through the words on the page.
There
Yeah,
are
you've probably
words.
chosen the best option for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of regret it, but I only have about 8 hours left of the audiobook, so I'm gonna finish it.
Get to
Um,
Queequeg's coffin.
On my Kindle, I'm reading Queen of None by Natanya Barron.
Ooh,
Mm.
oh, that's a good
On
one. I has that one.
the Dead Tree platform, I am reading Sleeping Beauties by Stephen King and Owen King.
Ooh, yes.
And I think that's it right now.
You're putting us to shame.
Yeah, that's
Julie.
I
it's-
know.
Oh no, also The Halloween Tree by Ray Bradbury.
You're
Oof.
So I've
so
got
classy and
awesome.
highbrow. God, someone get 50
I've got
Shades of
4
Grey
going
out
right
of
now.
that.
I've got it kind of light right now. That's only 4. Usually I've got 5 or 6. I thought I had more than that.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to
Do
my
you-
What are you
ADHD
reading?
brain.
So I am reading a isekai novel, I suppose. So it's Chinese, and that's a whatever. It's a light novel called Scum Villain Self-Saving System about a guy who transmigrates into a novel he was hate reading as the villain. And then has to deal with all the repercussions of the terrible, stupid story that he was reading. And it's pretty funny.
That sounds
So
amazing.
it's-
So it's
and
an
it's super
editor's
gay,
dream.
so something like that, yeah. But yeah, so it's super good. They're super funny, super gay. So if that's your thing,
That is my thing.
it's super fun.
I just started
And
More
Misty?
Due by Alex Phoebe last night. I think his name is said Phoebe. That's how it's spelled. And it's about a young man who he lives in this weird sort of, maybe it's a London. I'm not sure. It sounds London adjacent, but they don't. I don't think they've said that it's London. It just sounds like London. But he there's a wizard that lives in a big building, and he kind of controls everything, and it's going to turn out that he is consuming the leftover body of God to get his power, and because that's the
As
only
you
way
do.
he can do magic, right?
Huh.
God
Okay.
cheeseburgers and but
Don't. I just watched the menu. Let's not talk about cheeseburgers.
Oh boy.
Manja.
Well, the kid though has his own power, and so that's going to come into play pretty soon. I'm only about 30 pages in, but so far it's really good. So okay, so there you go, Seldriana. Heinous Lizard would like to know, what is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Emily, make Emily answer it first.
This is a question made for Emily.
Yeah, this is Emily's
Yeah.
question.
I have a YouTube channel devoted to some of these delicious items. I think the weirdest one for me was the giant scorpion. It was very, very crunchy, didn't have a lot of flavor. Thank goodness.
don't know. I mean, I wouldn't just want it to be an insectoid Cheeto. I mean, you'd kind of want some flavor.
Cheeto would be better. Well,
I
I
don't know.
suppose you
Biting
could
into
toss
that
them.
claw, though.
You could toss it in Cheeto dust and
Flaming hot scorpion.
Yeah, Cheeto hot scorpions, new hot thing.
there you go.
Yeah,
Natalie
in
said that.
retrospect, I should have put some like Cajun seasoning on it or something.
Yeah, seems like they should be spicy.
Yeah, because you definitely don't want like strawberry scorpion. It just wouldn't work.
I think you need an amendment. What is the weirdest thing you've eaten that wasn't horrible?
Oh,
To
I've had a-
Emily specifically. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's eaten
Okay.
weirder stuff than all.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Emily's eaten way weirder stuff than all of us. I'm trying to even think of
Huh.
anything weird I've eaten.
Was it horrible? Good question. There was so much bad. So much bad.
Yeah, that's why. Transcend beyond the terrible to find something that was weird and delicious.
Well, the dasses or the asses that you gave me.
The asses.
Dasses
We
were basically just delicious cookies.
Yeah, we did eat the asses together, didn't we, Emily?
Do I even want to
I
know what
suppose
a
you could
dassa
say it
is?
that way.
It's a Authors and Dragons Con tradition. Every Authors and Dragons Con I have managed to source. They're a Japanese cookie. It's really just a
Oh.
langue de shot biscuit, except they can be in matcha or chocolate or white chocolate. But it's this beautiful thin little cookie with a filling on it, but it's called the asses.
Oh,
And we have made it a tradition every A&D Con to eat the asses together.
oh.
Okay, that's cute.
And will there
That's
be
so
some
going to be quoted
Deasses
out
in
as a-
Portland?
I
There
think
should
just a
be.
good segue, if you would like, we'll eat the asses in Portland with you, assuming we can find them because supply chain issues. It took me 2 months to get the last asses. But
Start ordering them. Order them now.
Order
we
them
have
now.
a brand new store that just opened 20 minutes from here called Super G Mart, and it's a global supermarket, and
Is it like
it's got
H-Mart,
stuff.
but discount. Like they got a different
I
letter.
don't know because I'm pretty sure. No, it's got food from everywhere. My husband and I went up last weekend and spent like 3 hours just wandering around going, oh this, and it was dangerous. And they had 3 different kinds of grape leaves. I could choose the region of my grape leaves, and so I was so excited. So I
Is
will
that
go
the
look
weirdest
for
thing you've eaten?
asses. No, grape leaves.
Yes,
No,
please look for the asses in the Japanese snack section.
I will. Yep.
They're actually really delicious. But yeah, what weird things have you eaten? I know you've had jellyfish, Misty.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say jellyfish because it was yellow and disgusting and chewy, and it was like a gummy bear that had sat outside of the bag for about 6 weeks, so it was that hard,
Okay, I'm
chewy.
tapping out of this conversation.
Yeah, and it tasted like pepper. It tasted like pepper, and it was horrible. And the nice Japanese lady gave it to me. I was pregnant, and she said, "Oh, this is good for pregnant ladies." And so I tried it because I'm brave, but never again. That was disgusting.
Yeah, the one I
So-
had wasn't that
Ugh.
tough and didn't taste of anything but like the soy sauce marinade that it was in. It wasn't the worst thing. I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't chicken feet or lutefisk or. But I would have to say the weirdest thing was the durian cream donut
Oh wow.
because it wasn't terrible. It was actually delicious. It was
Yeah,
like
Durian is
sorcery.
good.
Yeah, because the
It just
cream
smelled
they
like
managed
ass.
to.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the smell
exactly.
is beyond the pale, but it's kind of like a good funky French cheese. When you
Mhm.
eat it, it tasted like a really delicious cheesecake that I could actually eat because it was like a vegan durian cream donut.
Nice.
So that's the weirdest thing I would think in
Nice.
recent time. I mean, the clear mint pie was also pretty damn weird.
I mean, I
It
don't
was
really eat
texturally
weird
vile.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really eat weird stuff. I end up eating like bougie stuff, so it's kind of weird. Like I've had foie gras and I loved it. I've
That's
had
good.
like elk and rabbit and stuff like that, but I don't really think that's weird. I just think it's bougie.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's weird to people who've never carved up Thumper and Bambi and had them as snacks.
Yeah. Or duck confit. Duck confit and
Oh.
waffles with a maple orange reduction is still the meal
Mm.
that I fantasize about because I can't get it.
Oh my god. You know, I know how to make duck confit, and you said it's duck confit with waffles
Duck
and
confit on savory waffles with a maple orange glaze.
now I know
Yeah.
when we're together, if you ever come up to Massachusetts, what I have to make. Because I do know how to make duck confit, and I
Cool.
make a good duck confit.
Mm.
I mean,
Duck
technically,
confit is amazing.
before you at me, all you super hyper foodies, I do now, because I'm not made of money, make the sous vide duck confit, so I don't need a gallon of duck fat and slow cook in my oven, but I do still preserve it. I do still cook it in its own fat, and then I store it in its own fat, so don't at me, okay? Buy more books, and then I'll make proper duck confit.
There you go.
Judy?
I have had a cake made with cricket flour.
Oh,
I think that's probably the weirdest thing.
that's weird. That is weird.
Not doing bugs.
Misty's shaking her
It
head.
I mean, like, you really couldn't tell. It maybe just had a slightly more nutty flavor.
Oh, we're trying this one, aren't we, Emily? It's gonna be cricket flour cake.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I'm in.
I'm in.
I could do that.
Yeah, it was not bad at all. And I mean, it's like super ground up, so you can't really even tell what it. No.
Oh,
But yeah,
sugar.
that's probably
that's
it.
my childhood. Is my parents going? It's really tiny. You can't find it. Yes, I can.
You're the princess in the cave. Instead, you're the Misty with the cricket.
Yes, I can. I will.
Misty and the
It
cricket.
doesn't matter how small you make it. I will find it.
It's like there'll be one antennae in the whole cake, and it will be in Misty's slice.
It will be in my slice.
Oh.
Gross. Just
yeah,
think of
that's
it as
how we
finding.
put
Just
it
think
there.
of it as finding the baby in the king cake. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's good
And
luck.
the cake.
Finding the cricket in the cricket cake.
It's good luck.
Well,
I'll
Yeah, I
Just
think
like
it was
finding
a-
the baby in the king cake.
Yeah, I think it was a hazelnut cake.
oh, so the nuttiness of the cricket enhanced the nuttiness of the hazelnut.
Yeah, it was good. That's probably the weirdest thing. I don't really eat weird very often. I don't think I eat weird. I'm sure I would say something, but to me, my brain is just like, no, these are all normal foods. So that's all I got.
Did crickets not count for vegetarian?
There's a whole big debate about it. It's the same with how some vegetarians eat fish, some eat egg, and some don't. There's a lot of strong opinions in the vegetarian and vegan community about what is and isn't allowed.
They are a
It's a table
passionate
full of
folk.
militant vegans. Yeah.
They are. I eat egg, but not fish, and eat insect. So that's
And
where I
dairy?
fall. And dairy. Oh God, you could take cheese from my cold dead hands.
Note to self as DM: put cheese in cold dead hands of crouton.
Yes. Ooh, good croutons with some like cheese on for good Caesar salad.
Goat cheese and strawberry jam.
Ooh,
welcome.
yeah.
Oh, goat
Yes,
cheese
yes,
and strawberries on toast with black pepper. That is one of
Strawberry.
Ooh,
You don't even have to do
yeah.
that. Just strawberry jam right out of the jar on goat cheese on a cracker. Shit is
I
the
could
bomb.
do that in the winter when strawberries suck.
Oh. Yeah, we had
Yeah.
brie and fig jam at New Year's, and it was so good.
I wish I could have brie, but it will kill me, so
Oh.
I don't get to. It has a penicillin mold on the rind. The stupid.
Yeah.
And if you can find it, Humboldt Fog is like
Mm.
a goat cheese with a blue cheese layer in it, and then a
Also
rind.
kill me.
Well, don't eat it then.
Super
But
good.
anybody else who likes blue cheese or goat cheese, it's fucking amazing.
Sounds. I am sure it is lovely. I just I have already revealed to my future stalker killer how they can get me, and it's blue cheese that will.
It's
do
blue
the-
cheese.
It's blue cheese. Have
Okay,
we
so-
killed this conversation? Do we have any other questions?
Well, we've definitely made me hungry, but we do have some questions from the Facebook because we do still, even though we let our Discord people hop the line, we do love our Facebook fans. And so from the Facebook, Stephanie Taylor would like to know what movies, shows, or video games, any or all, are you looking forward to in 2023?
There's so much.
I have the shortest possible answer to this.
Okay.
I suck about following up with movies. I don't really play a whole lot of video games except the stupid free ones on my phone. And I am so far behind on TV shows, it's embarrassing. So, none.
Yeah.
Yay! Purity.
I'm good with that. Hey.
How about you, Judy?
So I am pretty much like Teresa. I'm bad about keeping up with stuff. I am excited about what I think the new Silent Hill video game is coming out this year. I hope it is.
If it's not delayed, it will. Yeah.
Yeah. So I am super excited about that. But really that is the only thing in my little tired brain that registers. Everything else, like I will discover it when I stumble upon it online or someone mentions it, and then I'll go, oh yeah, that thing. Oh, and the Trigun anime just came out, which I'm excited to check out the remake of that. But otherwise, I think that's all that my current brain is aware of.
How about you, Emily?
I have a long to watch list. To be watched,
Have you watched
I guess.
Andor yet? You
Mm-mm.
need to watch Andor so we can talk about it. It's good.
Well, first I have to watch the new Knives Out movie, which is like
It is
Mhm.
so good.
So good.
Sorry.
I actually
can
went
say
to
that-
a theater to see that. And it's on Netflix.
nice.
I went to a theater. I was so glad I did.
Glass
I went to
Onion
the
was in the
premiere.
theater?
I did see that one last night because we had run out of TV shows to watch, so we watched it last night. It is really good. It's worth the time.
It's got
It
like
is,
my
it's
12th
fun.
cousin in it, apparently, as I have.
Oh,
Everyone
Edward
who's told me, yes,
Norton.
I am related
Yep.
distantly to Edward Norton. That's why we have the same nose.
Nice.
Because we are both descended from the governor of Virginia and Pocahontas, and we both had. I will give him credit. We had the exact same reaction of how many people did our ancestors own? Oh,
Ooh.
oh, like just the existential horror over her face. Like, you know, some people look at their family tree and go, "Oh, that's cool." Others go, "Oh, oh."
Well, that's the thing.
colonialism.
In America, especially on the East Coast, if your family's been here more than a minute, you're more than likely got slave owners in your background, and
Yeah.
so if you're white,
Yeah, still doesn't make you feel good.
no, it doesn't.
You
It
tainted.
doesn't.
Yes,
You
I know.
tainted.
But,
I'm
but I am
tainted. We all
appropriately
tainted.
guilty.
We
Yep.
all tainted.
Thank you.
So
Oh,
to
yeah.
assuage your guilt, I also want to watch the next Black Panther movie.
That
Yeah.
one's good. I've seen that one too. It's not quite
Yeah,
as good as the
that's
first
right.
one, though. I can talk about that one for hours. And hours
Yeah.
and hours.
It's coming on Disney Plus soon, isn't it?
All I can say
think
is,
so. The
new
ladies,
one.
just be prepared for Namor. Appreciate Namor.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's a.
I
it's
have
a
seen the
beautiful
gifs.
thing. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. That is all I can say.
I'm in.
Awesome. Otherwise, I've just been watching some anime, so I need to catch up on Chainsaw Man and also on Spy X Family.
Oh, I heard that one's really
Yes.
good.
My son's
It's
watching
so
that.
cute.
It is cute.
Okay,
Misty?
speaking of cute, I know I'm way behind, but I am looking forward to season 3 of The Mandalorian because I just started watching The Mandalorian and it's the cutest thing ever. And why didn't anybody tell me? Oh my god!
Misty,
Oh my god!
Baby,
What?
everybody told you.
No, they
Misty,
didn't.
You've
What?
been around me.
I wasn't listening.
Misty, I literally gush about praise Baby Yoda every damn week.
I know.
I have
I
a
don't know
Grogu
why.
doll and I'm a grown ass woman.
I desire a Grogu doll now because
Yeah.
he is the
Mm,
cutest.
so
He is the
cute.
cutest little baby lima bean I have ever seen, and I love him.
The Target ones are better than the Walmart ones. Go to get the Target ones.
The Target ones, okay, I will go
Yeah,
to
that's
Target.
the one I
but
have. It's very cuddly.
Okay.
but so I'm really excited about another season of Mandalorian because I'm just geeking out about it right now. And I'm really excited about season 2 of Surreal Estate. And I don't know if any of y'all saw that, but it was a sci-fi show about it stars the guy who played Doc Holliday in Winona Earp, and he's a real estate guy, but he can see dead people,
As
and
you
so
do.
he and his company specialize in selling haunted homes to the people who would
Huh.
buy those. And there's a lot more to it, but it had gotten canceled. Well, then all of a sudden, mysteriously, it got uncanceled, and so season 2 is actually coming out this year, and I'm really excited. It is on Hulu. The
Oh.
first season's on Hulu if you want to go check it out, because it's really fun. But so I'm looking forward to that. And then, of course, the Dungeons and Dragons movie
Mm.
that we're all excited about.
Oh, we'll
And
have to do
Dune
an at the
2.
movies of that one.
Absolutely. We should do an at the movie. We should do an at the movie of the original. The
Oh,
really
God.
cheesy
We
original.
lapsed into
Oh,
my I am
God.
Damodar speech. Like,
Oh God.
since the 90s, I have been known as the girl who goes, I am Damodar. You are not
We need to
Damodar.
do that. Okay.
I'll
This
put on
is-
my blue
we-
lipstick.
That's what we will do. We will have a Jane's at the movies, and we will do this. We
Do
will do
that
the
one?
original D&D. Yes,
Can we do
Okay.
Mortal Kombat too? Because that
I have
was-
Oh
spoken.
God.
But those
Was there
are
anything
mine.
else you're looking forward to?
Oh, I'm sure there are, because unlike the people who actually have lives at the, I watch and pay attention to a lot of TV.
Oh,
So.
don't worry, I've got a list starting here. So let's see. I am looking forward to The Mandalorian season 3. I am very much looking forward to Severance season 2. Please give me more Severance. That's my TV. I'm sure there'll be more, but it's like they're so weird on schedule. Oh my God, Strange New World season 2 and the last season of Picard. I know Picard has burned me. It has hurt me. It will hurt me again, but they've got Lore coming back, and he was one of my favorite villains from all of Star Trek: The Next Generation. And they're having
Yeah.
basically it's just the Star Trek: The Next Generation season 8. I was denied growing up, and
Oh.
I'm a massive Trekkie, and I'm looking forward to that. But for movies, it's Dune. I want to see Dune Part 2. I'm going to see Dune Part 2. I will put on my mask and I will sit in an IMAX theater and I will enjoy it and no one can stop me. And obviously there's the Marvel movies that I would like to see. The Marvels and Quantum Mania. Oh, Loki season 2. How did I forget that? That's the other thing I
Yes,
really want to
yes,
see.
yes.
And for video games, Final Fantasy 16. It looks so good. If you haven't seen this trailer, it is the most epic metal trailer of the year. You know, and it actually makes sense, unlike the Death Stranding 2
Gasp.
trailer, where you
Oh,
kind
Death
of.
Stranding.
But yeah, Final Fantasy 16. It's being done by the same guy who does Final Fantasy 14, the online one, the Reborn, which is really, really good. Yoshi P, I love you, man. So there'll be that, and there also will be a DLC to Elden Ring where we will pretend we know what we're doing and not secretly watching all the tutorials on YouTube and crying through the 12 attempts and then doing it. But it is actually a surprisingly pretty game. So that's what I'm looking
Cool.
forward to.
Yay.
Okay. And then one last question. Daniel Nestor asked, what other podcasts, actual play or otherwise, do y'all listen to? And mine right now is the Murdoch Murders podcast, because it's terribly interesting, and it takes place in an area of South Carolina that I actually grew up in. And so I actually am acquainted with some of the people that are going down for this. And so it's fun to go, oh yeah, that jerk, he's in the, yeah. I knew he was an asshole. So that's mine.
Okay.
I was checking out Critical Role just to see what they were up to, and they're not as funny as we are. Their production quality is pretty off the charts, but yeah. And also I was listening to, I think it's called All About Agatha. It's going through the Agatha Christie mysteries.
Ooh.
That sounds
Kind of my
fun.
jam.
I have been watching a couple of Bailey Sarian podcasts, the Dark History podcast and the Murder Makeup Monday something or other. podcast.
Yeah.
It's more of like a YouTube show than it is anything else, but it's fun. She's funny. And then there are several that I watch more as YouTube shows that are breakdowns of Christian fundamentalism because I find that as like real life horror and probably will use it in
Not
something.
lying.
That's
Cool.
legit. So I have been watching / listening to The Last Refuge, which is a D&D podcast, actual play, and live stream. They come back this Wednesday,
Ooh.
the 11th. They're back the 11th for 2023. So I'm excited about that. They're a super fun group, and I enjoy their show. So that's The Last Refuge. But yeah, they're fun. That's pretty much it. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts, and then I stopped. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't been doing much. I really did a deep dive into Defunctland and Yesterworld, which are more YouTube channels, but they do have podcasts from time to time. But I have learned so much about the history of the Disney parks that I never knew I needed to know, and ended up crying over a 4-tone Disney like advertisement bumper theme tune.
oh no.
Oh my god, if you haven't seen it, he does the Fast Pass. The one I was talking about, that if you need to ever distract Drew and Rachel, you can just lock us in a room with the Fast Pass documentary. You put on Defunctland, we are gone. Both of us will just be like this.
Do you
Good
like
to know.
scary?
It is a DM fascinator.
Do you like scary, Rachel?
Not particularly. My life is terrifying enough. Why?
Oh, okay. Well,
I
because
like scary.
there's a book that I read called Fantastic Land, and the premise of it is a theme park that is very much like Disney in Florida gets hit head on with a hurricane when it was not anticipating a full blow, and the skeleton crew that is left behind basically fractures into factions, and then chaos ensues. And
That sounds
it's very epistolary, it's very interviewee, but it's good fun.
I heard about that, so awesome.
It's good. It's really good. I
will-
listened to the
okay.
audiobook of it. It's good.
Cool.
Oh, I also listened to the Clone Star podcast because Star Trek, and I am a total Trekkie.
Cool. That's all the questions that we had for this week. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to come back another week.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
But in the meantime, just so you don't miss us, make sure to go to authorsanddragons.com and click on the link for the convention, because you can come and see us live and in person in Portland in August. And all the details will be there. Go buy your tickets, go see us there, because it's a long ass flight for most of us. So we want to see your faces there too.
We want to
would.
eat the
Plus,
asses with you.
Yeah, we will eat
Yes.
the asses.
We will eat the asses with you.
Bye.
So we're really good. Bye on.
Bye.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
The fuck? What the fuck is this?